Middle School. Since it's October, let's get into the spooky spirit.
In this week's episode, we have 4 segments: Hispanic Heritage Month, our game show, Meet the Teacher, and some announcements. Let's go to our Hispanic Heritage Month club.
Month is National Hispanic Heritage Month. The purpose of Hispanic Heritage Month is to honor the Hispanics and Latin Americans and their cultures, traditions, and contributions. An important person is Roberto Clemente. He was born in 1934 in Puerto Rico. He paved the way for Hispanic Americans in Major League Baseball and made the professional league at age 18. In 1954, the Pittsburgh Pirates scouted him during training, and in November that year, he was called up to the majors. He was the first Latin American to win a World Series as a starting player in 1960. When he died, the MLB renamed the Commissioner's Award the Roberto Clemente Award. He was the first Latin American and Caribbean honoree.
Next up, we have a game show. I'm your host, Raiden, and so let's get started. So we're going to call up 2 people, and you're going to spin this wheel, and then you're going to get your challenge. And you'll be competing with 2 people.
Okay. Should I just...
Alright, number 3.
Click number 3.
Wait, no!
Thank you so much!
Run VRP. Carter F. Hayden. I'm sorry. It looks like an R. Number 4.
Ready? That one.
Okay. I got you. You're fine. So wait. Hayden's gonna go first.
4.
Alright, now try.
So you're facing right here.
And we're gonna spin these 4 times. Yes, you can go any hand you want. 1, 2, 3. 1 for good measure. 4, go.
You like straight and funny?
Yeah.
Straight and funny.
Bishay K.
Oh yeah, bitchy. Very serious.
He's ready. Yes. Check it out. Are y'all ready? Yes. Go. Cheer them on, though.
Zemming. And Marco M. Oh, okay. Samira S. Come on up.
Zemming? Okay.
Trivia.
What do you got? Okay.
That wasn't him.
A, Ouija, B, the exorcist, C, the Amityville horror, and D, Halloween. Incorrect, but good job.
Neither of them. Wait.
Yay, he got it right.
Oh!
The ghost is there somewhere in front of you.
In front of you.
Just try.
Oh, right?
Wait, okay.
Two.
Okay, put the blue on.
Yay.
Nice. It's spinning itself. No, nice job.
There, okay. Once you get
Brilliant. Good.
Oh, four. Four.
No.
Okay, now put it on.
One.
Cup stop.
Go.
That's it.
Is there one more?
There's like two.
Oh, is that the very bottom then?
They're two stacked.
No, I don't.
Oh, there's one up over there.
You got it. Good job. Okay, everyone, round of applause for those who got called up for now. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for everyone that came. It was such an honor to be your host. Now it's time for Meet the Teachers.
Hi, we're just gonna ask you a few questions like about what you're teaching this year.
Hi ladies, hi guys.
So the first question is, what are you teaching right now in your 6th grade English class?
In language arts, we are teaching narratives. I think a lot of kids are doing narratives right now. So everyone's working on adding things to their stories to make them awesome, like sensory details and figurative language and things like that. So they are writing every day.
Yeah, we recently did narrative as well. Question number 2 is, what is your 6th grade history class currently learning?
So in social studies, we are talking about like early mankind. And we're doing a lot of crude video clips, you know the movie The Croods, because it's very accurate, The Croods. And so we do a lot of comparison to early mankind and The Croods.
Yeah, I remember that too. Third question is, what is your 6th grade reading class currently learning?
In reading, we're doing a read aloud of the book Ghost. Isn't it just right here? Here it is. highly recommend this book. So we're doing a read aloud with this, and we're talking about like, how do we stay engaged? Because can't everyone relate, like that your mind starts wandering, you get distracted. So we are talking about how to stay engaged in really good books.
Yeah, I've heard of that book and I've heard it's really good too. Fourth question is, have you ever taught a different grade or subject?
I have taught 8th grade, and I really liked 8th grade. I especially liked 8th grade U.S. history because I learned so much from when I teach it. I learned so much.
Nice. So the last and most important question is pancakes or waffles?
100% waffles with fruit on top, sprinkled with granola. I have that almost every morning for breakfast.
Yeah, I like waffles.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Awesome, ladies.
Well, thank you for letting us do this interview.
I love it. I love chatting with you.
Hi guys, I'm here with Miss Armstrong today. I'm going to interview her. So the first question is, what is your 7th grade English currently?
In 7th grade English, we are currently in the middle of reading the novel The War That Saved My Life. Yes, I am still reading it in an English accent to my core classes, which I have always done. We're a little bit less than halfway through the book, but for fans of the novel, you would know that we are, Ada and Jamie are living with Miss Smith, and Jamie is just about to go back to school, and Ada just got introduced to Miss Maggie, which is Lady Thornton's daughter.
Yeah, I remember reading that book. It was good. What is your 7th grade history class?
In 7th grade history, we are in the middle of our chaos and control unit. And in that unit, we're learning about the primary reasons for the fall of the Roman Empire. So my students just got their very first DBQ, which stands for a document-based question, and which means that we're looking at primary and secondary sources to answer the essential question, what were the reasons for the fall of Rome?
Have you ever taught a different grade or subject?
Yeah, before I was a teacher at Pine Valley, I was an after-school literacy teacher in San Leandro and Oakland with 2nd and 3rd grade students. I also taught overseas in China, and I was working with real little kids, think like 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Nice. The most important question, pancakes or waffles?
Wow, pancakes or waffles? I love when things are stuffed with things inside of them. And sometimes I think it's hard to stuff waffles. So therefore, I like pancakes, usually pancakes that have bananas, chocolate chips, some kind of delicious treat inside of it or layered in between is something that makes me feel like I'm having a really nice special treat for breakfast.
Hello Pumas, I'm here with Mr. Sosha and we are going to do an interview about 8th grade core.
Yes.
First, what is your 8th grade English class currently doing?
Right now, our 8th grade English class is working on their social issues book club, where they are working with their classmates, exploring different social issues that are present in their literature books. And we also do a variety of mini lessons where we use the mentor text, The Other Side, that deals with the issues of segregation and racial discrimination as well. Yes.
I know a lot about that because I
And
actually
yes,
Mr. Sosha's
Sir
class.
Burlingame, he definitely knows about the social issues book clubs.
What is your 8th grade history class currently?
Right now, our 8th grade U.S. history class is working on their colonial advertisement projects, where they are looking at one of the 13 original English colonies, whether it be Pennsylvania or Maryland or Georgia, and they're trying to convince people of England and Europe to come and move to their colony. So they're looking at things like economics, they're looking at religion, whether they tolerate religion or they're intolerant of religion. Do they focus on industry or agriculture? Who are some of the famous people that you may have heard of So they're trying to convince the students, at least convince me and their classmates to want to move to one of the 13 colonies.
Yes, that is so far a very fun project.
I'm glad you think it's fun, Owen.
Have you ever taught a different subject or grade?
I have taught a different subject in grade. I've taught 11th grade at Pittsburgh High School, where I taught United States history as well as psychology. That was super fun. It can be hard to work with, kids that are 16, 17 years old, or even into their 18 years, but, 8th grade's fun. 8th grade. This is the most important question. I don't know if I feel very valued. This is the most important question, Sir Burlingame. The person's so cool they named the city after him. I feel like right now I'm gonna say yeah, that's what I'm gonna for sure. Yeah!
Now it's time for
You students at Pine Valley have an opportunity for your spooky stories to be shown on the Puma podcast. More information about this will be down in the description, so go check that out.
Okay, my spooky friends. So, conference week is next week, and the schedule is really confusing. So, I just would like to go over it so, y'all can understand. So, on Monday, it will be periods 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Tuesday, it will be 5, 6, 7, 1. And then Wednesday, it will be 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on Thursday, it will be 6, 7, 1, 2. And on Friday, it will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's really randomized and really confusing. So if you guys ever need to look back, you always can. And you guys would know.
Thank you for watching, Pumas. Bye.
Bye.